Hi friends, I have my fabric kit here. This is all my things I have for fabric. I do have a couple of fabric sprays too. They might be clogged, I don't know. But I have a kit for birthday parties and different things for kids for fabric. And I've been collecting this for a while. It's not like a whole lot of stuff, but it's for shirts and stuff like that. And so yeah, alphabets for fabric and that kind of thing. And I have the little fabric paints, and one of them is open and it's wrecked. Well, whatever. And I also have So Soft fabric paint from Deco Arts. I have not used these at all. Metallic. Let's see. Pre-wash. Apply with sponge, brush, or stamp. Base coat of soft tempera medium will improve easy brush application. Dries in 48 to 72 hours. Wash inside out. Gentle cycle. So that's that. I'm not sure if I'm using that though. I also have I have gold. Let's see here what colors I have. Glorious gold, and this is the So Soft. I'm not sure if I'm using these. Silver pattern. I'm sorry, platinum. Glimmer, and I have Silver Sage. So I'm not sure if I'm using those today. We'll see. I just want to see. Also, I have this black, which I've used multi times. This one, which was it? Was it dimensional? I can't remember. Yes, it is dimensional fabric paint. It's really good stuff. Also, this is the white dimensional. So that's cool. Sorry, I'm not even in view. I've used a lot of black, and I had glitter, and I also have glow in the dark that I used, which was really cool. And that one I have in another bin because I've been using it with another project as well. And then I also have, it's good to have these little scrapbooking kits. This is what I separate my little things with. This is fabric markers. And I'm hoping they still work. I've had them for a long time here now. So these are my fabric markers. So the new product here would be these So Soft Deco Arts that we'll be using today. And I'm only using a little teeny piece of fabric because I'm making an fabric iCad, but I want to show you some of the things you can collect for fabric. So these stamps here are really cool for fabric, and they wash off really easy. I also have other ones. I'm not sure why I don't have them in here that I've used for fabric. So these are newer ones that girls haven't used yet, but and they use, of course, the shirts. And I think you guys seen Cora make a shirt with fabric too. So, fabric paint. That's what I'm going to be doing today. Fabric paint. We're going to be using, whoops, great video making here. Beat the camera with the container. So I was thinking about it, like these products will be good to use probably on a project that will be more for washing, like a shirt. So I'm going to save these for another day. And even like my other paints and stuff like that, I may not even need to use my fabric because they are more expensive, but they are very nice and fun to use, and the kids love them. And so, but I do think I want to use my stamps. So and I do have my markers here, so that's okay. They might just be a little bit helpful for, I don't know, doodling on this. My plans are to, they might be too old. They have been around for a long time. Oh dear. Yeah, they have been around for a long time. Even in the baggie, I put them in that little bag that you see me take them out, just so they wouldn't dry. Oh, some of them are fine. Darn, time to buy some new ones. So anyways, I'm just kind of doodling now because I was just like testing it out. So, but whatever. These ones I guess will be gone. So this one's good. So these fabric markers are great. The kids love them too, especially little ones to write their names and to do a little of their own doodle without too much of a thick markings. I find that little kids, the small ones, when you're doing a group of small kids, you can kind of, you have a big group, so you have lots to watch for. So it's nice to have fabric markers for that purpose, to not worry about what they're doing too much. So I got these, I believe, at Walmart. Don't remember how much they cost because it was quite a while ago. If you have fabric markers, sure, go for it. This project, I'm not even, it's not going to be washed or anything. It's just going on an iCAD. I'm just having some fabric fun here. Haven't played in a while with this kind of stuff, so I am just playing, really. And you can use regular markers. But just to let you know that fabric markers are really cool to use with kids and stuff like that. And if you're doing like little shirts for your bride and groom, they have and those fabrics, the stamps with the letter alphabets. They are worth their money to me if you're gonna, you know, have kids to play with and that kind of thing with them. This one's dry, so I'm going to be buying more. So this is not perfect or anything. I'm just kind of doodling, seeing what's really dry and what's not here. But I want to play with this. So I have 3, 2, oh, can't count, 3, 4, 6, 7. Now they're not dry. My sprays that I've made from gel. Gel food coloring, the Wilton's, I think it's called. This is not a great, let's see how that does. I'm going to see how it works on fabric. This is not the great spritzer that I need. So this is my brown. That's going to be nice for like tea stain look and that kind of thing. I love it. So play with your sprays, anything you want. I'm just playing and wow, making a mess. Not even getting on the, not even, look at this spray here. I'm going to see if I can sop it up with this, if I had a roller. I did manage to do that. So that's cute. I'm going to dry. I'm just going to keep playing. I'm probably going to add, I don't know, off my palette here. I've been sitting here and see if I can just use my thing here, palette knife, to just spread that on. Now this is like, color is like a week old and some of it is still moist, which is good. Some of it's dry. And I'm just going to spread that on. If I was making a shirt or something, of course I'd want to have the proper fabric paint, but I'm just playing right now, so. Let's see, I got just the yellow and really the orange that is not dry. And a little bit of the purple. do have my Misters Rare from Deco Arts. That's more like paint rather than just spraying through it. Oh, that's pretty moist. That one's pretty moist. So, anyways, I'm just making a nice kind of a mess. I love it. I just need my roller. Can't find my roller. It would be nice to have my roller. Okay, I'm going to dry these and then I'm going to doodle on top. I have a lot of shadows going on here. So now I grabbed some of my black acrylic. I am just going to, because like I said, this is just a project that is going to be on an iCAD. I don't really need to have the material or the fabric paint, but you can do like a totally mixed media fabric shirt would be really cool with doing this kind of stuff, and having the power paint for that would be really cool. But I'm using this stamp like I would be using, well, and I'm just going to grab my mat from underneath here. My craft mat. This is just a craft mat. I got them at Michael's, but they do sell them at the dollar store and stuff, but some of them are thinner, some of them are thicker. And I'm not pushing, it's not like rubber stamping, but I'm still pushing down, so it'll make a better image if I have a craft mat. And this one's fairly thick, you can see. It makes a better impression. So I'm just playing with these. I thought it would be fun to do something different. I move that one out, and I'm going to move this one in. If you put too much, it's going to plop on there, and that's what I did over there. So hopefully I don't make a big mess. Try to get it everywhere pretty even, and then I'm going to try to step it down. So this is my doodle. When I meant doodle, this is what my doodle, my stamping, doodle stamps, whatever. So, and then this is what I was implying. So I did put too much in there, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to kind of add some more here and there. Like just like that, make a nice pattern, and that's what I'm doing. And these wash out really pretty good, especially if you get them right away. Sometimes I'm really bad at getting them right away, but I know I have a bag of them too. that I used more. So I don't know why they're not packed in the same thing. But they were different plant life vines and those little purple flowers. I don't know what they're called. They're almost grape-like looking. They're so pretty. Still got lots of unpacking to do, in fact. It's terrible. So that is coming along really nice. Isn't that nice? And I'll let that one dry for a minute. Pull this one back. Now I'm just going to basically finish this off and I'm going to dry them up. Okay, I'm back. This one's not quite dry. It was air drying as I was upstairs with the kids for a few minutes. I washed it. Let's see how clean I can get. Anyway, yeah, okay. Okay, crazy, right? So anyways, now I want to add a little bit of contrast, and I'm thinking I found this teal. It's a metallic teal, so I'm going to check, kind of do a little swatch to see if I like it. And I do have my little sponge dabber things from Martha Stewart. And so I'm just going to dab it here and there. Yeah, I like it. I also brought out the, did I bring out another teal? Oops, I gotta close my lids here. I don't know. So I'm just going to do that and dab some places of interest. Throughout. And this one too. Isn't it looking pretty? Mixed media. Come on. It's looking nice. Well, you can do this for a bigger canvas as well. I'm planning to do it for a bigger canvas, but I wanted, oops, a little much. That's okay. I'll use another project. But I wanted to make an iCAD. So I was like, okay, well, we'll test it out on iCAD. This project. You guys are probably thinking, what on earth? So, yeah, keeping you on your toes. That's my job. Isn't it pretty? Can you guys see that? I hope so. And I'm not sure about these sponges still. I have to, I don't know. They're kind of, you gotta dip them in, wiggle them around in the water, you get them totally soaked. Squeeze them out. They're kind of a handful to clean. I'm going to dry this off and be back right in 2 shakes. So now to the part you might think I'm a little crazy. Okay. All the stamping fun, painting fun. It was fun. But you could play with these fabrics and use any kind that, you know, that is kind of a thinner, even more muslimly. Is that a word? Muslimly? Whatever. So now I'm going to be, I just cut a slit and I am tearing my fabric just like that. So find which way. I kind of test it to see which way rips. Do different thicknesses and go for it and have fun. And enjoy this part. This is going to be the fun part. It's just a little piece. When you do bigger projects and canvases and stuff like that, you'll have fun. And look at how great that looks. You could add more color too. I think I'm going to add a little metallic. I'm going to add a little later, like gold, because my gold is my favorite. Cool pieces, just like that. Look at all that nice, yummy color, and isn't that fun? That's cool. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other one. Don't forget to do some thick ones too. I don't know if I have enough thick ones. We'll see. I like thicker and thinner and different looks. We could do 2 different type of styles too, and have lots of different looks. So there is my second one. So there is. Isn't that cute? You guys are probably like, what are you doing? So basically this is my piece, and then you're just going to throw it on your canvas, or my iCAD. And I promise I will do a larger canvas for you guys with this, because it's so fun. I wanted to do the canvas, but I do need to do my iCAD for this week. So I thought, well, let's do a small version on the iCAD, because you could always do that. Play with it. For this next part, I'm making shadows. For this next part, I'm going to Mod Podge these pieces onto this teeny weeny little iCAD. Now it looks like I can make a big project, and I will. Like I said, eventually. I just wanted to do the iCAD for you guys, so, or the index card, and we can do whatever. So I'm just going to play with this, and the same as you do with your paper, you just glue your fabric on, your art fabric that you just totally made fabulous. And that's what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is trying to do something where you can see. I made a big mess behind me, so I have a mess of colors here, but just, yeah. So what I'm trying to do is just lay these out to make a really cool pattern, kind of. So now I'm doing an up and down pattern like this, and just playing with it and having fun with it. So you guys give it a try. You can just lay them whatever way you want. I'm playing with it this way. I'm not trying to weave them or anything. I am just trying to play. So as you see, this is going to be a nice project for a canvas. Layering them on just a little bit. Just another texture, really. I just love just another texture. Let's see here. I'm just going to go over a bit so then I don't have iCAD showing. Did I get enough in here? And this is my project. Is it crazy or what? I was just like, let's do some fabric art. And doing this on a canvas would be just a blast too. I really think it would be a blast. I don't want to cover up that. I think I'm going to save this one because I like that little blob of color. Oh, here's a nice one. I mean, they're all nice, but So you can kind of arrange them any way you want. I didn't want to like do it. I wanted to do it where it was overlapping, but I didn't want to do it where it was like I'm weaving it or anything. I wanted to do something just totally different. You can do whatever you want as long as you cover the page, really. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I thought this would be a really great project on canvas, something bigger. And then the ends could even stick out more, you know, like this will be more of a cleaner cut one, but on a canvas with the ends sticking out all uneven would be really nice. So I'm probably going to be doing that with the canvas as well, because I would love to have my ends sticking out and all that kind of stuff, and having the background, the canvas, just a little bit maybe colored or whatever, and have the ends sticking up. So now I have my paper done, covered, and I can just do whatever I want. I could always do whatever I want. It's my project. So I thought it would be really fun to do this. Okay, I'm going to dry some of this up, and then I want to maybe add some of my ends on so it's kind of really layered and really cool looking. I just have a teeny canvas available. I didn't want to run across the room and grab my other ones, but just look at that. Like, can you imagine a nice background? Isn't that cute? Anyways, I have it on the card. Just wanted to show you that. I have it on the card, and now I'm going to cut. I have my material scissors just for this purpose. It's going to be a little clean cut, cleaner than I want it to look, because I really like that ragged end, but you can add it to the center and kind of have a little bit of a ragged center. Hey, there's no rules to have fun and explore. So that is my canvas iCAD index card. So I could just throw my ends on there if I want. So I kind of like this one. This looks like, oh, I don't know, flaggy. I don't know, it might be too big. Might be too big. I kind of do like this too, so I might just add this right across here somewhere. But keep your ends and you can add them on. I think I will add it right here. Maybe. If it stops sticking to me, I don't know. But you can use your ends to add more pieces too. So I'm going to do that with some pieces here. And make a nice little fabric piece. This one's kind of just interesting. It's a fabric collage, guys, that you totally made. You can even do it without designing your own fabric, but I thought that was really cool, fun piece too. So I like it, and I love the texture, really do. And then I can add the, I'm going to actually flip it this way, put a little bit of the dark end up. Then I can add my little gold highlights that I want to add. There. This is fun. So I can imagine doing a whole canvas like this. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, I'm going to draw. So I just grabbed some gold paint. I'm going to put it on my table here. And I'm just going to throw it on like the buff. So you can use metallic paints. You just got to be very careful to buff it on. Just want to show you that it works to use your metallic paints. Lately I've been using my lusters and stuff, but I thought, well, I'm going to use my metallic gold, so then you guys can just, you guys can use whatever metallic paint you have. If you have gold, silver. And I'm just buffing it up with that, and it's catching the edges. Isn't that nice? And that is our fabric iCAD today it's my iCAD collage, and I thought it'd be really fun to do something a little different, and I hope you guys like that. So you guys got to think of your iCADs as a little piece, like miniature canvases, ideas you can work on in a smaller way, and then make them larger as a canvas if you like it. So now this is going to be a great canvas. Of course, I'm not going to have it perfect. I'm going to have it more messy in the way I like it. But for an iCAD to fit when you send them off or you put them in a container for your iCADs, they all have to fit a certain size to, like ATCs, they're a certain size. So, but that is my idea for today, and I hope you guys like it and give it a try. Just decorate your canvases or your cloth, and stamp them, and just enjoy it, and put paint on them and double paint on it, and just whatever you like. You can just play and have fun, and I hope you guys try it out and enjoy this. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Don't forget to crap like a duck. Bye guys.